Hey, it's Sally here, Education Officer from the Goulburn Regional Art Gallery. Today I bring you AAC at Home number 3 for what would have been week 8 of 9 of Afternoon Art Club for term 3. In this AAC at Home, we're making salt dough pinch pots. Enjoy! This week I'm coming to you from the gallery where the gallery team are on hand to install our next shows. Hello from Hannah, Janine, and Sarah. To make salt dough, you'll need a bowl, something to stir it with, plain flour, some salt, cooking salt or a different alternative, a cup, some warm water, some paint or some markers. Step 1, measure out 1 cup of salt, cooking salt or table salt or some other variety into your bowl. If you don't have a measuring cup, any old cup will do as long as you remain consistent. Step 2, we want 1 cup of warm water. Wait until your boiling water cools and then pop it into your salt. We want to stir it so all the salt dissolves into the water. Step 3, take your same cup again and measure out 2 cups of plain white flour. You want to add your flour into your mixture slowly so that everything gets the chance to mix really well without lumps. Use a spoon or spatula to stir your ingredients together. You might need to use some muscles for this step. Continue to add flour until your dough starts becoming quite firm. Then you will need to start using your hands to mix everything together. When the dough starts firming, you will need to pull it out of the bowl and start kneading it onto the table. We do this by folding the dough over and over with our hands. Test the consistency of your dough with your hands. If it's too moist, add some flour. If it's too dry, add a little bit more water and continue the kneading process. Now to make some pinch pots. Pull off a piece of dough about the size of your palm and roll it into a ball. You can do that on the table surface or in your hands. Hold the ball of dough in one hand and insert a thumb. Pinch the dough between your thumb and your fingers as you move the ball around in your hand. You will start to notice that your actions are creating a hole in the middle of the ball. Continue with the pinching action until you're happy with the size and the shape of your pinch pot. If you have dough left, you could make more pinch pots. Why not experiment with different sizes and different shapes? You could make a whole collection of pinch pots. You can leave your pinch pots to dry over a couple of days or pop them into the oven and allow it to warm up to about 120 degrees over 2 hours. After your pinch pots are dry and cool, you can now decorate them. You have a couple of options here. You could paint them or you could use markers. To paint them, pop some colour into a palette and use a brush to apply your paint. For my first pinch pot, I've blended pink and purple for a pretty centre. For my second pinch pot, I'm going to use markers. textures will give you better control for some more intricate designs. For my last pinch pot, I'm going to use a permanent marker. Permanent marker is a really great option for a black and white eye-catching design. Increase the life of your pinch pots by sealing them with the varnish. Thanks for joining us. We'd love to see how you went today. Why not flick us an email or hashtag Goulburn Regional Art Gallery to share with us. And don't forget to join us next week for the final instalment of AAC at Home for Term 3. Catch you next time.